just to remind you, important points are extend your punching arm, but do not extend too much shoulder here. Keep a little inside angle here in order for the force to pass correctly through your arms, through your shoulders, okay? Second thing, you have to use your back leg to push from your back position in order to generate power by pushing the earth and transmit this power to your Kisamizuki. And third thing, hips position are very important. So you must not be like an Kisamizuki like this. My hips must stay parallel to the floor. So raise little your hips. And when you make your back move, do not raise your hips backward like this. Try to keep the pressure forward. So push your hips, keep your hips parallel to the floor. It's only with this position parallel to the floor that you can generate power. If you are here, you cannot make a proper rotation. To have the circular motion here and to transmit the power correctly, your hips must be parallel to the floor, and from here, open, and back, and open. This is very important move, and try not to lean too much your front knee inward, please, okay? So let's make it on the right side. So from Zenko Sudachi, try to have a beautiful Zenko Sudachi, extend your back leg and hamid position. Kisamizuki Jonan. Slowly, each, keep your hips width, please. Slowly, san, chi, go. Do not raise your position, try to stay low, low. Try to stay at the same edge. Sich, hatch, rotate, ku, ju. Again, I think this is a quite easy to understand process, but it's quite easy to not perform correctly, because we have to think in many joint position, many things at the same time. So it's quite difficult to put it all together. That's why we have to work it slowly, and day after day, months after months, years after years, our body build and put everything together, and it become like automatic. But we have to like condition our body and condition our mind, of course, to put all these little details that finally are not details because they are very important all together. But if you can build it, build this from like maybe Kisamizuki, you will perform it correctly in other techniques because the feeling will be the same. And you know, one thing very important that I think about karate training is that the feelings are very important. Everything is coming from inside. It's always an inside-out job. Huh? So you have always to focus on the feelings and try to reproduce the good feeling and try to like cut the bad feelings that you have. It's always a matter of feelings and not only a matter of shapes, because you cannot have a good shape. Maybe you can have just a beautiful like ending position shape, but all the process won't be correct if you don't have good feelings in order to put your engine on inside your body and generate speed and power. Hatch, open, and now close your hips and back. Two more left. Thank you. Open your hips, turn and back. And last one. Thank you. Open your hips, turn and back. Ayame. Ayasume. This kind of kicking, slow kicking exercises are very good to build the necessary strength in the hips for the kicks. So as you know, sometimes we are working with weight on our ankles, sometimes we are working with a rubber band to have a resistance, and sometimes we are just working slowly in order to build the correct hips strength to have enough control in our hips and in our kicks. Building the control is very, very important, especially for the kicks, because usually the weakest part of our karate is the kicks, because it's very tough. We have it's very demanding to work on the kicks. We can have a lot of fatigue if we work a lot on the kicks, and we need to work on our flexibility, which is not very easy. But as I told you, working on flexibility is maybe a little difficult when you do it. Maybe you feel a little pain, but if you work on flexibility, you will improve. As if you work on strengthening like that, on control, you will improve. There is no secret. Only the practice leads to progress. But if you practice mindfully with all your spirit in your technique, with all your attention on your total point and on what you are doing, you will improve. And each training, you will earn something.